Hello everyone and welcome back to the Full-Time Podcast. We're going to chat about all the games that's happened over the week. Across 10 matches there's been 38 goals. So it's been a good week. Arsenal steal top spot this week after a 2-1 home win against Wolves. Brentford waited till the second half to score all their goals in a 3-1 victory against Luton Town. And the battle at the bottom saw Burnley score 15 seconds in a 5-0 thumping against Sleepy Paul's Sheffield United side. Everton get a well-needed 3 points against Forest, and Man United's troubles get oh so much worse after who else but Anthony Gordon's goal ends up being the match winner for Newcastle. Villa with a late equaliser save what looked like to be a devastating loss in their hunt for top 4, and what could have been another club in crisis episode, Chelsea managed to pull off a 3-2 win against Brighton. And how on earth are we going to choose goal this season? 3 amazing finishes see Liverpool edge past Fulham 4-3 to go second in the table. West Ham held to a frustrating draw against Crystal Palace, and Ange Ball gives Spurs a point against Man City, a third league draw on the bounce. So lucky for you two, Arsenal are top of the table, 2 points clear from Liverpool. Brilliant. Now they're not City, because obviously City dropping points, and you could go further because you've got Luton and Man City, you've got Aston Villa away as well.
We have to.
But if you look at our next 5 games, I think it's Luton, Brighton, then Liverpool, which
we've got Liverpool close to each other. We've got them I think right near Christmas. Right before Christmas, 23rd or something in the league, and then we've also been drawn against them in the FA Cup at home on the 1st of January. So we've got them close to each other.
It's not a big lead so far though, 2 points. If we lose one and Liverpool win, or City, then
is Liverpool
has 2 points.
Is Brighton, is that home or? That must be home, wouldn't it?
Away, and then Liverpool's home, I think. I don't know. I think.
You could go further on the table, couldn't you? And it's looking like it'll be a good title race.
If we beat Liverpool, then that will help us so much.
Do you think you're better equipped for a title charge this season?
Yeah.
Because it sort of came as a surprise last season.
Now, so.
Oh, for God's sake.
We're ready.
No, I think we will, because I think Arteta, after last season, he kind of knows we're up for the title race again this season, so I think he's made some changes and stuff, and I think we're just ready now, because last season, like you said, it was a shock, but now we know that we should be challenging. Yeah,
there'll be a lot of teams as well this season, or there should be.
Well, so many teams are looking brilliant this season, so you still don't know who the title race is going to be between.
Yeah, it's not too clear yet as well.
Yeah.
But no, some good games over the weekend, and we'll start with obviously Man City drawing 3-3 against Tottenham. And the thing we have to talk about: why on earth did Simon Hooper stop or pause the game when Grealish was through on goal? Because most of the time Grealish is going to score that.
Yeah, definitely.
Unless the Spurs keeper pulled off like a Martinez in the Champions League final, they're going to go and win 4-3.
I saw a clip, it was zoomed in, lip reading the referee during the game, and he said to the players, he called it because he thought it would be offside. Even so, I've watched it back and it's nowhere near offside, he's in his own half. No. Even so, you wait for the linesman to draw his flag. If not, you just wait to check VAR afterwards.
Well,
you let play go.
Yeah, you can see Haaland. He gets fouled, but he's straight up.
Yeah,
and the ref,
he plays
advantage. He literally says it, but then as soon as the ball gets played over, he stops.
And also, if he can't...
The thing is, if they score, they win, and that's...
Maybe in his view where he was stood, he couldn't see Grealish.
Yeah.
Although, if you said he was saying that it's offside...
Yeah. I thought it was offside, but if you look at it, he was onside.
I think he panicked.
You wait for the...
It's not the worst decision, because at least we go further clear of Man City, so I was glad, but still, it's... terrible referee.
And then Haaland came out on social media, on Twitter
or
X, and criticised them, the referee, and I think the refereeing team or whatever, with WTF, can't say it on the pod. But that now everyone's sort of going, Haaland's going to be fined and punished, and
Arteta was fined.
Yeah, why? I can see why if you make a comment and the FA or whatever is going to say, but it's not fair.
The thing is, with Arteta,
and also Arteta was correct. Klopp was correct. And
the thing is with Arteta as well, if they think it's a bad decision, they can't leave it for the fans who's going to do nothing about it. Arteta, he was helping the whole team. He literally said, "This is for our team." That he's saying this because, like,
you just have to stand up.
It's a terrible decision,
and you have to tell them. It's not going to get better if you leave. You just have to just say how terrible it was.
Everyone knows VAR's bad, and like they're just trying to say that what they did was wrong. And if they can't say that, then it's just it's a bit pathetic. If they're not, FA's not there and people just speak out.
Well, I'm frustrated about it now because I know that soon enough in the season, if West Ham are fighting for something, then even
That's
worse.
Funny.
But if this happened to any other fan, and it was 3-3, and you could basically go and win the game. I know Antonio would not score that.
If that happened to us, as well as like Newcastle this season, if that happened to us in a different game that big, I would be fuming. And imagine City. I mean, this a long way away, but imagine City lose out on the league title at the end of the season by 1 or 2 points.
Yeah, but that can happen to anyone. Yeah.
Imagine lose out by 1 or 2 points.
And if we lose out by 2 points, game against Newcastle, but it's like every team is going to miss out on a place by 3 points.
What was the Newcastle one?
It was a foul.
It's not a goal.
It was a foul. It was a handball. I just get so angry talking about it.
I think the thing you should be saying is the foul.
Yeah.
It wasn't handball and the ball was in. Like from the top angle.
It still makes me angry.
From the side top angle where the ball's like a sphere and it looks slightly out.
But no, it was a free kick, and if you see it, it is a handball. But it's the free kick the main. Because did you see, going off topic, but the other day, Arsenal played. I've forgotten the team now. But like Forest, I think, and Saka went up for a header, pushed them, the exact same as Joe Linton, and it was awarded a foul.
But
somehow.
It's not consistent.
Yeah, I know.
And
it has to be consistent for it to actually be good.
Going back to the Man City thing, though, it's I think the ref panicked, and because obviously refs have got all this pressure on them now that like if they make a mistake, and obviously he's made a pretty bad mistake. If they make a mistake, it's going to be.
I mean, a ref's been demoted for it.
So
they
obviously,
get so much abuse.
Obviously, if he played advantage and then let it go on for another 5 seconds, people go, "Oh, something could have happened," and but it doesn't harm the game to let it play for like another 2 or 3 seconds, just in case. If the ref couldn't see Grealish, fair enough. You leave it another 2 seconds,
you leave it,
and then you can see Grealish, and you're like, I've played advantage, and they've.
And then you also wait for the linesman. If the linesman's not sure, you will get assistance from VAR. Then you could go check everything works if you just play on. Even if they score from it, even if they don't score, you can at least check whether he made the right call or not. It's stupid.
I've listened to a few like football fans and their reactions to it. And one said that, and I think I agree with them, they said that we can't call this league the best in the world.
That's what Arteta was saying as well.
Yeah, if our refereeing is so rubbish.
So many other leagues have such better. Well, to be fair, it's the same in most leagues.
You see it in every league, But it just has to be consistent. That's what's the most annoying thing. It's never consistent. Like a handball gets given in one game, and the other game it's not. Like.
I mean, if that was just a human error, it wasn't anything to do with VAR.
No.
But it's as a paid referee, they get paid a lot, and they're in the Premier League. You can't make mistakes like that,
And also, it like I said, it does end up being down on the ref because they get so much abuse after one decision like that big. Like I saw after it was a Europa League final. It was Europa, I think, Roma versus I've forgotten the team.
Sevilla,
Sevilla. And who was it ref? Anthony Taylor? No, I don't know, but it was one of the Premier League refs. When they were getting on the plane afterwards, they were getting things chucked at them. But
it was again another bad decision though. Like
it happens with everything. Human error and VAR, they all contribute. But to the game as a whole, right? Apart from that, which obviously would have shaped the game a lot. I think Spurs deserved something from that game. Like they've probably come out of it well with the points.
They did really well to get that last goal.
Can we just talk about
their resilience to keep coming back?
Inside 10 minutes he scored and then scored at the other end.
That was a bad own goal.
It was as well.
If his knee,
it wasn't really his fault because it bounced off.
It was the
two
Spurs
of the
defenders.
They went to kick it.
They just didn't.
A goal, I'll give credit.
Terrible defending.
Kulivazeski or whatever, his goal, third goal, that header.
It was
wow, the bravery.
And
but
he's gone to the Etihad
goal.
3 times and scored 3 times. It's a good record to have. The Haaland miss.
That was
scored.
That was mind blowing. Like how does Haaland miss?
But what was the score when he missed that?
It was like 1-1. No, 1-1. No, 1-1.
But again, that could have shaped the game as well.
I think Spurs though.
Spurs could have bottled it if they wanted.
Spurs did very well. Like they were 3-2 down, then coming back 3-3, and like they just kept getting goals. They really wanted that game, and you could tell.
Yeah, there are, like, I know City are this treble-winning team, and you can hardly ever beat them. But there are little vulnerabilities that you can see. I mean, they've dropped 6 points now in 3 games.
We've seen before.
Although
City without Rodri,
they've conceded.
They've also
what is it, like 9 goals in 4 games? Oh,
in 3.
8 and 3.
And it's
4
it's
to
not like the old.
Chelsea,
it's not the
3-0
last season amazing City, is it? Like something's changed this season. I don't know if it's not Kevin De Bruyne being injured because it's like a defensive change, but something's happened and they're not really working together this season.
More, aren't they? And that's not a thing
you expect.
No, not especially from City.
Yeah.
But we're going to go to, if I can scroll, we're going to go to the Burnley-Sheffield United game where, respectfully, Sheffield United were
horrific.
And now, today, Heckingbottom has been sacked, Paul Heckingbottom, and I think that's the right decision. They needed a change, didn't they? You know, where's the stat? There we go. Their goal difference after 14 games is minus 28.
Like,
what?
That's what. He's done well to get him up, but they're the team. They're a yo-yo team. They come up, they come down. But when they come up, they need a strong manager. So sacking him was like the best decision they probably could have done.
Yeah, it was like Fulham, wasn't it? Fulham were, and now they're
well, they're not doing particularly well this season.
Adds up to. I know it's obviously not, but that would be 2-0 a game. Because it's 2 goals conceded and none scored from each game.
Yeah. How are they going to come back from this? Like, what manager are they going to get in that's going to turn this around?
Yeah, that's what
really red card.
I just think,
like, why?
I just think it's fair to say they're going down. I can't see them getting out of the relegation zone now.
And you know that's our first Premier League sacking.
Yeah. This
this must be a record. 4th December.
Surprised Chelsea haven't sacked manager yet. They usually go about 5 a season.
Yeah, but ultimately you can't concede after 15 seconds, especially to Burnley.
The thing is that Burnley aren't doing well, and they've beaten Sheffield 5-0. Like Sheffield,
it's a brilliant win for
that says something about Sheffield though more than Burnley. I think
it does. They're just getting.
That was especially with the red as well. That must have just completed their decision to sack.
Well, they're already getting thumped, weren't they? They're, like, even without the red card, they would have still lost.
Yeah.
By a big amount. But no, Heckingbottom has been sacked, and we all think it was the right decision with how they're going on.
Surely,
first sacking of the season after. I can't count how many months. But anyway, probably a record in the Premier League. And Manchester United losing 1-0 to Newcastle.
They're not doing well.
That's what you predict, isn't it? Like,
I predicted Newcastle in that game.
I think they have to really sack Ten Hag now. I think they're out the Champions League.
I reckon he will be next to go in the Premier League.
Well, they might be out the Champions League probably. And they're just not doing well. They're seeing they should be challenging for top 4 and they're 7th now or something. That they need a new manager and they just need to reshape the whole team because the team isn't looking like a team at the minute.
Oh, did you see Onana in Galatasaray?
Oh, that was horrific. 2 free kicks, both of them terrible. But one of them just went past him and he didn't move, but the other, he caught it and rolled it into the net. He can't save.
I know. Like, he's good with his feet.
Any deflection. I know he thought someone would header it, But still, they didn't take a deflection or anything. So
I mean, surely that's not Premier League standard goalkeeping. No. Like for Man U as well. Like
I've seen Man United fans saying give him time.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I've seen a video saying everyone's pointing out his mistakes. The reason is he makes a mistake every single game. It's not just he's made 2 mistakes that are bad. It's almost every game for Man U he's doing something terrible.
Like, they sat there with a beer or something. Okay, this is who you've replaced me for. Back to Ten Hag though. Is it his time to go?
I think it is.
It's time to go. Is it time to go?
Yeah.
I don't know why I did that, but so we end it with everyone thinking Ten Hag should be sacked and a absolutely horrible decision and Theo laughing his head off because somehow that was hilarious.
Put it on the bloopers.
Why do you say that?
Oh, there will be bloopers now. And cheers for watching, everyone.
Thank you.
See you on the bloopers. Goodbye.
We only have 52 minutes left.
Oh, shut up.
Zesty boy.
38 goals across 10 games.
This guy.
Luca, how?
What is your problem?
No, it's because I saw you in the camera and you were doing.
No, I wasn't.
These chubby cheeks.
Right,
my cheeks are still the same.
Like a squirrel shoving
it's
nuts
still
in
recording.
Okay.
I'm putting all this on a short or something.
God, bro.
I'm literally speaking.
That's cheeky boy.
I'm doing this. Arsenal steel top. Steel
Oh,
top spot. Steel stop.
Why don't you play for Hunter?
Steel top spot.
Mongrel. Get
so
tasty.
Is it his time to go?
I think it is.
It's time to go.
It's time to go!